Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm joined with my husband CJ. You guys,
What's up, guys?
you guys probably know him if you watch my vlogs and just are aware of my channel pretty much. But today we are going to be discussing a almost like serious topic, and we're going to be talking about 10 tips to a healthy relationship. And when I met CJ, he was really just like, this is what I want, this is what you should act like, this is what's appropriate, like not in like a outrageous kind of way, but he kind of just like set me on the straight and narrow for being a good partner in a relationship. So I thought it would be perfect to just sit down with him and talk to you guys about some great tips that could improve your relationship or might even give you just like awareness to see that your relationship needs improvement. Yeah.
That works.
Yeah, also we have Mariah down by our side, so if you hear any squealing.
She's just staring. Yeah, like she's staring at me.
So if you want to see our 10 tips for a healthy relationship, please keep on watching.
Keep watching. Stay tuned.
So our first tip numero uno is choosing the right person. You guys want to make sure you guys are both on the same page when it comes to your relationship.
What she means by same page is making sure that you have like the same values. Cause like when Taylor and I first started like talking, that was like one of our things. Like of course getting to know one another. Oh, what's your favorite color? Past that.
Yeah, you don't want to do first date. Do you plan on having kids? How many?
Yeah. Also, relationship intent. You have people out there that just want to hook up. You know, you got people out there that are. You may have one person in a relationship that's like, oh, I'm in this for the long haul. I want to get married. You know, but then you got the other person that's like, hey, I'm just here for the short term. You know. I'm sure you can figure that out. But.
Yeah, so just make sure you guys are on the same page. You don't want to waste your time. Even now, if you have been with that person for a while, make sure like you have that discussion, like where is this going? If you want more of the relationship, definitely say so and hope your partner is on the same page.
All right, tip number 2, numero dos, is, this one is probably a shocker to many of you, but it's communication. When I say communication, I mean expressing yourself. Not when you're happy and everything's good, but expressing yourself when you feel upset about something.
Yeah, I think we all know, like, okay, so personally with CJ and I shut down when I'm mad. When I'm mad, when I'm annoyed, don't talk to me, but I don't even say that, I just don't talk. Yeah.
Me, on the other hand, when I'm upset, I'm a talker, so not like in a bad way, but it's kind of like, all right, hey, if we got an issue, I need to, okay, all right, why do we have an issue? Why do you feel your way? I'm gonna tell you why I feel my way. Because she's the quiet type, I have to like just wait. Now since we've been together like 4 years now, we're like starting to meet in the middle, and she doesn't take forever in a day before she opens up and starts talking, and then I don't hound her. Because what I found is when she is upset, I'm a talker, she's not a talker, and then if I pressure her to talk, then
it totally escalates the situation.
Escalates, yeah, a lot. So now we just kind of meet in the middle. I'm like, okay, you know what? I think this is enough time. Let me see.
Yeah.
You ready to talk?
Like if you are with your partner and you guys talk about like how you are openly when you're upset, your partner might be able to recognize that, and you guys will like deal with it together when one of you guys are upset. Our number 3 tip is limiting or almost deleting any exes out of both of your guys' life. This was a huge thing in our relationship.
Yeah, it was. Reason being is, I mean, if you're still connected to people in the past, how can you really devote enough time to your future? You know, if you think, oh, this might be the one, but you're still sitting there lingering and talking and texting, you know, people that you were in relationships in the past, and whether they were for a couple months or a couple years, it's kind of like, yeah, that's all fine and dandy, but you need to, you know, redirect your attention to your current partner. You know?
We got together like in our first year of our relationship. I was still just like casual, like, oh hey, how you doing? I'm good, how are you? And it was just like, it did nothing but hinder CJ and I's relationship. Of course, like from the person on the other side, you don't know what their intentions are. Your intentions can be completely pure. They can just be like, oh, I'm just only being friendly, but you never know what your ex is feeling. Your ex could quietly just be like plotting there, and it's just nothing but bad energy that you're bringing into your current relationship.
Number 4, cuatro, yon. That's Japanese. Anyways, tip number 4 is sex. Sex in a relationship. Of course, there's like the 1% out there that, you know, don't do sex. And,
Asexual.
yeah, asexual people. Or if you are waiting, you're not there, and you're not at that part of your relationship for sex, that's great.
This
Not a rush, yeah.
not to you.
Yeah, but sex is important. Women have needs, men have needs, wants, whatever, desires, things like that. But if you did start off your relationship with, you know, with sex all the time, stuff like that, you know, then throughout your relationship, don't lose that, you know. Keep that same spark, because when you look at like the relationship pie, I think sex is like a pretty big portion of that.
Sex is so important in a relationship, you guys, and you probably don't even realize it if you do have a healthy sex life, but when you don't have a healthy sex life, you can definitely feel the weight of like the no sex. Like, sex is so important to connect you to and to just give you like your time. Talk to your partners, see what they're into, kind of like adapt for each other, or try things, be open, be fun, like keep it fun.
Yeah, express your needs. Don't let it get, you know, bottled up, and the next thing you know, you're doing something that you were going to regret or possibly, you know, hurt your partner in the future. Yeah.
5 is no smothering. Aya.
And what she means by no smothering is finding that balance for you to have your couples time and then have your alone time. Because I'm sure you all have friends that are like, oh my gosh, I just got in this relationship, or maybe from a dude's perspective or a woman's perspective, guys, men's, whatever. You just have that partner that's like, what are we doing for the next 24 hours?
Yeah, you always see these as like the crazy females, but men can totally do it too.
Yeah.
So you guys want to make sure that you're just like balancing out your time, and if you have kids, I'm sure it can be even more difficult. What we do with Mariah is like, I have a Saturday and CJ has a Saturday, and we just spend a little bit of time apart, and we just hang out with our own friends doing things that we like. So just make sure like you keep your relationships balanced.
Yeah.
Balance is key to a strong relationship.
Yeah. Tip number 6 is exploring new things and then keep having fun.
Try and find like virgin experiences that you guys can experience for the first time together.
Yeah.
Just creating that moment in time. Your emotions are high, it's fun, it's interactive. You just need to find those things, and they really help just like boost your relationship. You guys are having fun together, you're seeing new things together. I would say like a big part of this is like travel, but I know that traveling isn't everyone's cup of tea, but if it is, just really make an effort to get out there and just see things together for the first time.
If you're a gamer, you know, explore a new world in WoW or something together.
Play a new game together if you're a gamer.
I don't know. Keep it exciting, you know, just because you're with the same person and you're like, oh, we've done it all. Nah, find some new things out there.
Go to like a cooking class or something. Find something random.
Yeah.
7th tip is to be team oriented. You as a couple need to be together and on the same page, and this goes into like so many things. Even if it's super little, like CJ and I used to have our own bank account, and we used to just like spend, and I was just like, oh, that's your money, that's my money. Now thinking back, we should have had one account and we should have been more team oriented with our relationship.
But yeah, just having team-oriented goals. I mean, you know, like her goals, my goals, and actually hashing out the conversations. Like, you know, is there gonna be any conflicts? Making sure that our path down the future, we're going together and we're not like splitting up, you know.
Good example of this would be like, if you want to buy a house when you're 40, make sure your partner is saving the same amount you are. Make sure you guys have these goals written down. You guys are both totally on the same page, and you see yourself as a unit and doing things together as a unit and not individuals.
Tip number 8, being supportive. Whether your partner is trying to pursue YouTube, trying to get a degree, you know, just trying to, you know, start a business or whatever they're trying to do, you know, just be supportive. If your partner's like, you know what, I want to write a comic book, and because I'm a great, you know, a great artist, and I just want to do that. And you know what? Hey, be supportive of your partner, you know?
And it's almost your job too to just like keep them driven, keep them on the right page. Because CJ would be like, oh, I want to play video games, and I'd be like, well, do you have your classes done? Only helping them by keeping them engaged and keeping them on the right path and just showing your support and appreciation.
You know, be a good friend. Like, hey, do you really want to play games for the next 2 hours, or do you have an assignment? Not saying that, you know, play games for 2 hours. No, that's not me.
Okay, you guys, so our next tip is to surround yourself with like-minded individuals. And this was big for us because when we first got married, we were just like single people living in the dorms who were just like partying and drinking and whatever. And when we got married, all of our friends were still partying and drinking.
Now, we're not saying that, oh, you know, you have to delete, remove all your single friends and whatnot. No, that's not what we're saying at all. What we're saying is just, you know, the people that you want to have in your life, make sure that they're positive and they're going to promote, you know, a healthy relationship for you and your partner. That's just a positive influence. That's really it. You don't want people that's, you know, in your life that are going to like, oh, dude, you know, my girl, she was arguing, so I went out to the club you know, and I saw these two honeys. I got the numbers. That's that's not a good look.
That's nothing but like poison for your relationship.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure your friends are supportive, your friends are on the same page as you. Most of the time, like since we have Mariah now, we are looking for more like married couples just because we're all at the same level now. You kind of don't want to keep mixing and mingling with all those single people who are having like so much fun. It's just, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you can have fun as a couple too, you know.
But as a couple, as a team, as a unit.
Yeah. As long as you and your partner are on the same page.
Yeah.
Alright, tip number 10, the last tip is keep investing in your relationship. Hinted at it with previous tips. Throughout your relationship as it evolves and as it grows, don't forget the small, simple things that you did in the beginning of the relationship. The kindness, being fair. Fairness is like a huge thing for me. Step back and look at yourself and what you're doing in the relationship and how you're treating your partner, and just continue to do things to make sure that relationship is growing and getting better.
Yeah, you guys, relationships are not easy at all, and they require a lot of work every day. Just whatever you need to do, just realize that relationships, you know how distracting you are? I'm trying to talk.
My bad.
Make sure you put energy into your relationship. Make sure your partner's on the same page as you, and your relationship should do nothing but grow and flourish.
And if it doesn't,
reevaluate earlier tips.
Yeah, you know, figure out what's going on in there, you know. Maybe y'all aren't really on the same page as you would like. Maybe that communication, you know, could step up a little better or something like that.
Yeah.
So this concludes the 10 tips for a great healthy relationship. Hope you liked the video. If you did, hit that like button down there below.
Oh my God.
Also follow more of she has great videos, great makeup tutorials. She has some great vlogs. You know, if you like us, you know, if you like her family, you know, check out her vlogs.
But can I talk?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, but definitely let us know if you guys, or what you guys think of the tips that we've mentioned, or if you have any like problems in your relationship or what has fixed those. And yeah, we did hope you enjoyed it, and please let me know if you would like to see more videos with CJ or relationship videos. I had fun.
I had fun. Yeah, good.
Did you have fun?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, you guys, so I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.